My pranams to you. One question I would like to answer today is about the caste system in Hinduism. I would like to say in Bhagavad Gita it is told Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam Gunakarma Vibhagashaha. The Varnam does not mean caste. It is the group. Janmanal Jayade Martya. By birth we are all human beings. Karmanal Jayate Dvija. By opting for a particular profession, we become a lawyer, doctor, engineer, clerk, security man, chartered accountant, judge, minister, and so on. So everyone in India is known by his profession also. Unfortunately, the profession runs about 1500 in number. But we say these are all caste. Wrong. These are all the names of their profession. When we say Ashari, he is an Acharyan. When we say Brahmana, he learns and teaches Vedas. Anyone can get himself elevated into the level of Brahmana. Lord Krishna was not born as a Brahmin. Lord Rama was also not born as a Brahmin. And you know that the Rishi Vedavyasa was not born as a Brahmin, but he himself got elevated into the level beyond the level of Brahmin. And hundreds of Rishis are there who are not born for the Brahmin parents, but they themselves got elevated into Brahmins. So the Brahmana word only means Brahmajnanena eva Brahmana. Those who are learning the Vedas and Upanishads, after that they will be known as Brahmana. Just like after taking a medical degree, you will be known as a doctor. Here it is known as Brahmana. Kshatriya, Kshiditranam Kshatriyasya cha. Those who are working as a soldier or as a policeman or in the security, their profession is known as Kshatriya. All the kings ruled in India never used to be Kshatriya. Out of 1800 kings ruled before English people came to India, only 600 were Kshatriyas. 1200 were non-Kshatriyas. So they were known as Kshatriyas by profession, even though they do not belong to their parents from Kshatriyas. So a soldier, a policeman, or a law-abiding group of people, they were all known as Kshatriyas. Vaishyas, Krishi and Vanijya, those who are doing that, they are known as Vaishyas. And Shudra, Uttamam cha Tamam cha etat karmana vidyate. All the masonry work, carpentry work, Shilpa karmas, these are all coming under Shudras. All the social supporting work is also coming under Shudra. It is told in Vedas, face is equivalent to Brahmana, that is learning and teaching. Hands are equivalent to Kshatriya, activities. Thighs are equivalent to Vaishya, supporting walking and all other things. And the base of the society, the leg, is Shudra. It does not mean that it is the lowest, but it is the one which is supporting the body. Just think about it. If your leg is inferior than your head, do you think the head can be removed or the leg can be removed? Whether it is the hands or the thighs or the leg or the head, they cooperate, complement, coexist without conflicting and contradicting. All the messages needed for the leg goes from the head. So these Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras are never the caste. Caste and Varna do not have anything in common. So the caste system in India never used to be a subject of conflict till English people came here. English people, French, Portuguese, they wanted to see that the Hindu Dharma is being split into different category, for which they utilized this divide and rule principle. Unfortunately, after English people went away from India, the people who had Indian blood and foreign culture, including Jawaharlal Nehru's family, They created such a misunderstanding, such a negative impression in the mind of Hindus that they are fighting each other. Some of the people are higher and other people are lower. In Vedas, in Puranas, in Itihasas, nowhere such a category is made. Now, every Hindu used to go to the same temple. Every Hindu used to perform the same ritual. Every Hindu used to go to the same pilgrim center. Every Hindu used to have the same type of ritual based books. Nothing is different for anyone. Only the duration of the ritual that decreases depending upon other professional engagement for the Hindus. Brahmins used to conduct the rituals for a longer period. Kshatriyas almost half the period, and 1/4 for Vaishyas, practically nil for Shudra. Shudra can opt himself to become a Vaishya. Vaishya can opt himself to become Kshatriya. Kshatriya can opt himself to become Brahmin by spending maximum time for the rituals, learning Vedas and teaching Vedas. So remember that there was no powerful, strong iron walls or the long fire walls between or among these so-called Varnas. Now I will come to another answer of the same question. Do you know how many castes are there in Christianity? 1430 castes are there in America. In Kerala alone, 150 castes are there. Each group worship the cross, Jesus Christ, the Holy Bible, and they consider Jerusalem as their holy land. But remember that Latin Catholic will not go to the Church of Syrian Catholic. Syrian Catholic will not go to the Marthoma Church. Marthoma Church people will not go to the Jacobite Church. Jacobite Church or none of these people will go to Salvation Army Church. None of these, whatever I have told, Syrian Catholic, Latin Catholic, Marthoma group, Jacobite or Salvation Army people will never even look face to face Pentecost Christian. Among the Pentecost, Ceylon Pentecost will not look into the face of the Indian Pentecost. Indian Pentecost will not look into the face of South Indian Pentecost. So remember that their God is the same Jehovah. Their avatara is only Jesus Christ. Their holy book is only one book, Holy Bible. Their pilgrimage center is Jerusalem. All externally remain the same. Internally they fight each other. The Protestant and Catholic people fought for 1,000-year war throughout the world, and now in India you can see Pentecost Christians convert the Orthodox Christians, Catholics and Marthoma to Pentecost fold. Here in Kerala you can see the fight among the Christian groups for a particular church. Remember that the same church having the same Jesus, having same cross, having the same Holy Bible, they fight each other. But about Hindus, the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, the Vaishyas and the Shudras go to the same Guruvayur temple, go to the same Tirupati temple, go to the same Amarnath, go to the same Kailas, but they are one internally, maybe externally slight difference. Come to the examples of Christianity. Think about it. Each Christian used to fight in India and outside. Each has got their own church. One group will never go to the other group's church, even though externally they are one, internally they are divided each other. What about the Muslims? Remember that their holy man is Prophet Muhammad. Holy place is Mecca. And their emblem, the crescent of the moon and the star, and they worship Holy Quran. But still the Shia and Sunni fight each other. Ahmadiyya will never come nearer to Shia and Sunni. There are Sufi group entirely different. It is said that there are 13 castes among the Muslims. None look each other. I used to tell simply whenever I take class in the mosque and to the Muslims, you know that in Middle East countries, particularly in Pakistan, Kandahar and other areas, almost every week you can either read the news or watch in TV that bomb explosion in many mosques. Who built this bomb? Who produced the bomb? And who put it in the mosque? And who are the people dying out of it? And who are the policemen arresting the people who have put these bombs? And who are the judges? And who are the advocates in Pakistan, Kandahar, Iran, Kuwait, or for that matter Iraq? The people who are making bombs are Muslims. Who are planting the bombs in the mosques, they are also Muslims. The people who are dying in the mosques, they are also Muslims. The people who are getting arrested or who are arresting, they are also Muslims. The policemen are Muslims. The judge is Muslim. The advocate is Muslim. So why, if the one religion having the same emblem, same prophet, having the same holy book, why they fight each other? If they are externally one, why not internally also be one? In the case of Hindus, we are one. We are internally one. Externally, for political mileage, we may not be uniting. There may be Congress, there may be communists, there may be other group of people. But internally, Hindus are one. They go to the same Sabarimala temple. They go together to any festival. And we will never say that particular temple belongs to Shudras. And we will never used to say that temple belongs to Brahmins. Everyone enters, even though olden days for 150 years, because of the English people, there were differences. But before that, it was not there. We used to say, Brahmova, Brahmajova, Kova, Yova, Satyam, Satyamityeva Satyam. Whether it is Brahma told or the creator of Brahma told or anyone said, if and only if it is truth, that will remain as the truth forever. So everyone, even the lowest category people, were worshipped as Acharya. That is slowly compiled to become Ashari. You can see in Yagashala, fire altar and all the rituals are connected with all the people, including the hunters, the people in the forest. Punjishtame, Nishadashtame, everything. Whether he is a fisherman, hunter, or a tribe, or a poor man, or a horseman, or Senabhya, Senanibhyaschaha, Namo Swavatbhyaha, Jagratbhyaschaha, Namastishtatbhyo, Davatbhyaschaha, Namah Punjishtebhyo, Nishadebhyaschaha, Namah Kulalebhya, Karmarebhyaschaha. Kulala means those who are making the earthen pots. For everyone we used to worship. And remember that wrongly it has been propagated that Hindus are split on the caste basis. Maybe politicians are doing that. Right from 1947, August 14th midnight, Indian politicians are splitting Hindus, and they are doing their level best for uniting the Muslims and Christians, for getting the mass votes. But their divide and rule working. But remember that Indian Vedas, Indian Upanishads, Indian Puranas have never mentioned anything negative about the caste system. You should know about it. Whereas in the case of Muslims, even in Kerala, in Kasaragod and Kannur district, religious conflict used to get evolved, get even burst out. But that religious conflict is not between Muslims and Hindus. That religious conflict is among the Muslim group, either Mujahideen with Shia and Sunni, or Ahmadiyya and Sunni or Shia, not between the Hindus and the Muslims. Unfortunately, such a news has been spread by the media and e-media, print media, politicians. But poor Hindus are the sufferers. I would like to inform you, I would like to request you, try to understand the truth. Hindus do not have the caste system. As it has been projected, there may be class difference. Anyone can opt to come to Brahminism, or a Brahmin, just like Dronacharya, can go back to Kshatriya. A Kshatriya can go back to Vaishya. Now, in the 21st century, there is no Brahmana, no Kshatriya, no Vaishya, no Shudra, because everyone performs the business, agriculture work, and also the rituals. So my request, learn this, understand it, logically, scientifically and rationally analyze, and spread the message that the conflict is among the Christian group. They may be externally one, but internally conflicting continuously. Muslims also, for the sake of getting their benefit, externally they unite, internally they are split. They fight each other, kill each other, and do all the negatives each other. And even they fight in the name of the holy men and holy book. This is what you should understand. These are all truth. Being a scientist, my ultimate aim is to inform the world the truth about Sanatana Dharma and our motherland. With these words, I would like to express my deep gratitude for your listening to my messages. Thank you very much. My pranams.